Okay, this is my PBL project reflection, and the question was to reflect on the impact of future instruction, including our opportunities, insights, and perhaps challenges. One of the things that I'm concerned about with project-based learning is that as a teacher, I have this idea of what the outcome should be, and the steps that I need to get there. And it might be that the outcome that I get is not my desired outcome, which means that I probably need to go back and revamp the unit and revamp the challenges and the learnings for students along the way. I'm also not 100% convinced that students will actually grasp the concepts as deeply as I want them to. In my project, a social media project, I really want students to ask our homeschool families, students, and community members what kind of communication tools that they use to gather resources and information both about our school and the community at large. And then based on those results, the students will create a site for students and parents and the community members to actually hear what's going on in the school, to share student work, and to communicate with parents about upcoming events, etc. And I think this is a fairly easy project. What I found when I've done PBL in the past is that the students need more practice with rigor and stamina, and they're so used to just us giving them the answer that sometimes they're reluctant to take the time to really investigate. And I think having a good problem for them to solve probably would be the key to that. And so I think including opportunities for them to make a difference in the community, to make a difference for them, for their own personal lives or for their school, would really enhance the project. The challenges I see is time. Another challenge would be differentiation, and to really have groups that know how to work well collaboratively, and to also have roles so students can both evaluate their own performance in a group and evaluate each other. I did include the rubrics for my project, both for their final presentation. I want students to present their findings to the actual students at homeschool, to our parents, and to the teachers at one of our neighboring elementary schools. We have the collaboration rubric because I want students to be held accountable for both their behavior and the behavior of the groups. And a blogging rubric. So if students decide to blog about what's going on in classrooms or what's going on for the upcoming field trip or a review of a field trip, that they have the appropriate academic language to do that. And for different things, if we choose to do a website, they have a rubric for that. The survey is the first project that we're going to do, so they really need to know are the questions they're asking giving us the results that we want to know. And if they want to create a movie of either the process that we went through or perhaps a movie of what our students are learning. I think one of my biggest challenges as a teacher is really honing in on the problem that I'm giving students, that it's robust enough for them to come up with a variety of solutions. And so there's not one correct solutions, but students can collaborate and come up with the best solution based on the information they gathered. I would suggest that if you do this unit again, that we get more feedback along the way and not wait to the end to get to do reflections on each other PBL project, but maybe submit them in segments. For example, maybe have the problem and some guiding questions, and have people in the group comment on those and comment along the way as we develop our project instead of just waiting till the very end. I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually going to do this project. And my goal is to do it the last 5 weeks of our second trimester, so I'm probably going to start the first week in February and go through 5 weeks. That's about it. All right, thanks.